Hello, everybody. It's Friday. That means this is the Friday support call. Our host this week is Stathis Glaros. And we all know Stathis. He's our colleague in Greece. And yeah, actually, I just encourage you to take a look at his website. The link is in the bio below if you're looking at this in YouTube or in the releasing community. Stathis, over to you. Thank you for hosting the call. I give you the
Thank you,
microphone.
Stephen. So right now, have all the people joined or not yet?
Oh, yeah, so everybody's on the call, except there's still more waiting. Just a second.
Yeah.
There we go. Everybody's joining now. Good.
So hi, everyone. Welcome.
Hi.
Nice to be with you. And we have a hand already up, 2 hands. So let us begin. Sharon. Hello.
Hiya, Stathis. Hiya, thank you. Yeah, I'd like some help and support, please. I've got a really uncomfortable sensation going on in my stomach. Quite a stressful day with family, but an hour ago, I was sat in the garden sunbathing, and I had shorts on, and one of the neighbours, it's a communal garden, there's lots of issues with the neighbours. There's a new person that's moved in. She seems to be drunk quite a lot of the time and reeks of alcohol. And I was deep in meditation, and she's come over and touched me on my thigh, and it's made me feel really uncomfortable. And she's come over a few times, and it feels like she's got no boundaries. I know I'm probably feeling I want to be separate, but I just want, when I sit in the garden, I just like some space just to relax. And I just feel uncomfortable with everything that's going on. It feels like issues of safety is coming up. So some help and support releasing that, please.
Okay. So in this moment, could you just simply stop or pause?
Yeah, and it just feels lots of anxiety coming up.
And that anxiety, could it be welcomed?
Yeah, but it feels like there's a judging of myself, because it feels like this is an ongoing thing for me all my life. I'm not feeling safe.
So,
yeah.
Would you be open to drop that judgment?
I'm willing to.
Okay, so would it feel okay if, as a first step, you welcome the judgment?
Yeah, I'm aware that as I welcome the judgments, it just feels like I'm judging the fact that why I've been feeling like this for so long, and why I'm in the situation that I'm in.
Okay, so notice that this is a thought in this moment. Why I am feeling like this for such a long time is just a sound in the mind.
Yeah, and I'm just attaching to it. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, thanks.
So, could you allow that sound to be here just for now?
Yeah, and it just feels like it's like I'm beating myself up.
So in this moment, would you let go of wanting to beat yourself up?
I'd like to. Well, what's coming up is why can't I get myself out of this? It's like I'm believing I'm the doer.
And isn't that also a judgment?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So that sound in the head again. Why I cannot get rid of that habit or whatever pattern? But you see that it is just a sound?
God, yes, it is. Yeah, I can see that now. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Thanks.
could that sound be released? Could you let it go, allow it to unravel, allow it to dissolve, to fade away?
What's coming up for me now, I'd like to, I'm willing to, but what's coming up is how can I protect myself if I let that go? That doesn't make sense, but that's what came up.
Yeah, so could you welcome the wanting to protect yourself, the wanting to be safe?
Yes, I can.
And could you welcome the belief that when you judge yourself, that makes you safe or safer?
Yes, I can welcome that.
And does it actually make you safer or safe?
Not at all, no.
Yeah. So could you let go of wanting to believe that you are safer when you judge yourself?
Yes, I can.
And how is it now?
I think there's still a bit of judging going on. I just feel that I have a lot of awarenesses, and I feel like I'm going around in circles at time with all these struggles and just believing, like you say, the mind. Yeah, I think it all comes round to Stathis around not feeling safe. That feels just such a big one for me.
So first of all, right now, are you going in circles in this moment, or is that a memory from the past?
It's a memory from the past, but I'm still aware of this really uncomfortable feeling in my stomach.
Okay. So before we go to that uncomfortable feeling, is there any anticipation that this circling is going to continue in the future?
Yes. Yes, that's what I'm thinking, yeah.
And could you let go of wanting or expecting that to happen?
Oh, yes, I can, definitely.
Mm.
Thanks. Oh.
So, the sensation that you are experiencing in the stomach area, is it something like pain, for example?
It feels really uncomfortable. Yeah, feels really like yicky. Yicky slang, like, but it feels like don't wanna see that. It's really uncomfortable. Want to get rid of it. That sort of energy.
Okay, so we can see how we can work with this with the Sedona method. But I would like to remind everyone that with the Sedona method, we are not treating, diagnosing, curing, or advising for anything that could be possibly a health issue.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, thanks. I think it's just really anxiety, really, more than a health issue, but thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying that for everyone.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think
Yeah.
you know that already.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
And so, could you welcome the anxiety?
Yes, I can.
You said I can or I cannot.
Sorry, I said I can. It was just that I had a lot of fear coming up. It took my breath away.
Mm.
Ugh. Ugh. It feels like now the sensation in my stomach is easing a bit and it's gone to my throat. It's like my breath got taken away and it's like sore in my throat. This is a reoccurring thing for me with my throat at the moment.
So, could you welcome the sensation?
I can. It feels very hard to breathe and it feels very dry in my throat.
Mm-hmm. And would you welcome any part of the body that is sensation free?
Yes, I can.
And would you welcome the sensation?
Oh. Yes, I can.
And could you welcome any part of the body that is sensation free?
Yes, I can.
And could you welcome the sensation?
Yes, I can.
And could you welcome the emptiness or the space that surrounds and interpenetrates that sensation?
Yes, I can.
And what is at the core of that sensation? Try to answer that question more with your heart as opposed to your head. Just see the sensation and try to become aware of what is at the core of it.
I'm not really sure, to be honest, Stathis, but what I'm feeling is like it's like I can't breathe. So there's obviously like fear in that. It's like fear into it as well.
So, and if you go to the core of that fear, what is actually there? So, let me explain first. In the core of every feeling, there is emptiness, there is space, there is peace.
Right, yeah, that's right, yeah.
And as we dive into a sensation or a feeling, we go deeper and deeper past the different layers and we reach the peacefulness that is always here.
What the thought that's just coming is I'll fall apart. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if you go past that thought, what is at the core?
It feels like it's like I suppose wanting to survive and a fear of dying, I suppose, fear and death. I don't know.
Okay. So, we all have that fear, the fear of dying. It is part of the core programming of the mind and is one of the 4 wants that we release with the Sedona method. So, if that fear was completely gone, what would be here? How would you feel? Answer that more with your heart as opposed to your head.
Free. I'd feel free.
So could you welcome that sense of freedom?
Yes, I can.
And could you dive deeper into that sense of freedom?
Yes, I can.
And let's do a self-inquiry question. So what is freedom?
Oh. Surrender came to my mind.
And if you go deeper than that, what is freedom?
Beingness.
And if you go deeper than even that, what is freedom?
Oh, it's just infinity.
And if you go deeper than even that, what is freedom?
There's space. There's like a nothingness.
So, if you don't think of the past or the future, what is here right now?
Well, I feel there's a lot more space, but I'm still aware that I've still got this sensation going on in my throat.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably the mind pulling me back, but there's a lot more space. Yeah,
So could you welcome the space?
I can, yes.
And could you welcome it even more?
Yes, I can. Oh. And there's like calm energy coming in now.
Perfect.
Yeah, thank you.
So, thank you, Sharon. Thank you very much.
And thank you for those reminders and the awarenesses. That was really helpful. Thank you so much. Bye for
Very
now.
happy it helped.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Sanyana, I don't know if I pronounce the name correctly. Just unmute yourself.
Hi, I'm Sanjana.
Sanjina.
Sanjana.
Okay. So, yeah.
I want to release on a topic of mental fatigue or a task I'm resisting, ignoring
Just a second.
that I need to complete.
Just a moment. I would like to use those so that I can hear you better. So, can you repeat?
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
resisting a task that I should complete as much as early possible. Feeling like no approval from myself and others also.
Okay, so you have a project to do quickly and you're resisting doing that. Is that correct?
Yeah, a task. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you. There was a gap. Can you repeat, please?
Okay. I need to complete a task that I'm resisting or ignoring from few days. Feeling like no approval from myself and others to complete the task.
Okay, so I bet that there is a sense that you have to complete it.
Yes.
Yeah. And when we feel like we have to do something, then there is resistance. There is a feeling of not wanting to do that.
Yeah.
And that can get even worse when we feel that the time is limited, that there is time pressure.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so let us release on that. Okay?
Okay.
So could you welcome the sense that you have to do it, that you have to complete it?
Yes.
And could you welcome the resistance to doing it?
Yes.
And could you welcome any sense of, I don't want to do it?
There is a I can't do it.
Okay, so could you welcome the I cannot do it sense?
Yes.
And that sense of I cannot do it, could that actually be a belief, not the reality?
Yes.
So could you welcome that belief?
Yes.
Hmm. And is there any wanting to prove it, defend it, justify it, or explain that belief?
Yes.
So could you welcome any wanting to prove it, justify it, explain it?
Yes.
And could you welcome any sense that this is about you, that this is personal, that you are the one who cannot do it? Could you welcome the sense of the personal?
Yes.
And could you let go of wanting to believe that you cannot do it?
Yes.
And could you welcome the feeling, I can?
Yes.
And could you picture or visualize having already accomplished that?
Yes.
And how would you feel if that was already done? Answer that more with your heart as opposed to your head. How would you feel if that was already accomplished?
Free from the responsibility.
Say it again.
I will feel free from the responsibility.
You would feel what about the responsibility?
Free. I will feel free.
Yeah, so could you welcome that sense of freedom?
Yes.
And could you welcome that freedom even more?
Yes.
And could you bring the freedom in what you are doing to accomplish that task? So how is it now? Are you there,
Much
Sandra?
better.
Okay. Yeah.
It's much better and relaxed.
Hmm. And could you welcome that relaxation? Would you welcome that
Yes.
more open and relaxed space? And isn't that space more helpful in order to accomplish the task?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So does it feel complete for now? Is there something else remaining about the topic, or does it feel complete for now?
It's complete for now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Romana, you are next.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for this opportunity. I must say that with every participant, I released something already,
Perfect.
and then find something that I can relate to. But I have this, I would really like to release today on an issue I had this week around family, especially with my brother and my father. And it's like a betrayal, and it's like a recurring pattern around the home and everything. And I feel like I'm left out, and no matter how I try to improve relationships and whatever I do, there are disappointments. I have been blamed for the past mistakes. Even I took ownership over them, but it's like I feel like I'm left out. It's like a never-ending story, and I don't know if it's karmic or it's that's something that I already lost a home a few years ago, and now it's again this same story happening in front of my eyes. And it's like, I don't know, whatever that would help me release that I can be free of this family and this to get ahead in my life. Would be grateful. Thank you.
So let us begin by welcoming the feelings that are there in this moment.
Yes.
Okay?
The grief,
So,
yeah.
would you welcome the sense of betrayal?
Yeah.
Could you welcome that feeling of feeling betrayed?
Yeah.
Would you welcome all your desire to fix and change and improve the situation? All the desire to solve the problem?
Yeah. Yes.
Would you welcome the wanting to know why this is happening?
Yes.
Would you welcome all the past memories?
Yes.
Would you welcome any possible fear that this is your fault?
Yes.
And in this moment, could you let go of wanting to make it your fault?
Yes.
Would you let go of wanting to make it personal?
Oh, yes. Very much.
And what is actually here now?
It's still a layer or two, like it's much better than it was, but it's like still like I'm holding on to it, like it's like I need a real before when you worked, I mean I think that you worked with Sharon, I realized that I need a reason to hate them. Like, you know, I have to justify the hate that after everything that they've done to me, I need like this something to hold on to. It's not fair. And like this is
Okay.
something that I have, yeah.
So, is it possible that the feeling of anger or hate, it is just a feeling?
Yeah, yeah,
It is not important or meaningful or special.
yes,
It is just what arises from time to time for us
Mhm.
humans.
yeah, I agree.
Hmm. So, we usually judge ourselves when we feel anger or hate,
Yes,
and we also judge the feeling. But what if it is just energy? And when we judge it, we make it more sticky. We
yeah,
hold on to it.
yeah. Like, but it's like this underlying, I need a satisfaction, you know, like I have to hurt them back like this. I'm usually not the type of person, but I know that I feel this, and it's like, you know, it's like the second time betrayal, the second time, how many more, you know, it's like
Hmm.
just leave me alone, just, but it's, I want to realize them how much they've hurt me. But I know that's
Okay.
an unending story that will never end because they see from their perspective, not mine. And
Hmm.
I really want to let this go.
Okay,
And now I'm ready. Yeah.
perfect. So let's do release on that.
Yes.
So could you welcome that energy of hate?
Yes.
And don't tell us, but how would you express that energy?
How would I express anger?
Yeah, and you don't have to tell us how. Just
Okay.
think of it.
Okay. I did.
Hmm. So that is just an image in the mind that can be released.
Mm-hmm.
So as the first step to releasing it, could you welcome that image?
Yes.
And of course, the way we release anger is not because we're going to do what we are saying in our mind.
I
I'm
know.
not saying do that.
Yeah.
I'm explaining for everyone here.
Mm-hmm.
So it is less likely to do to express that anger when we release it. And first, we own that feeling. First, we feel the feeling. We allow ourselves to experience that energy and we release it.
Mm-hmm.
So, could you even allow yourself to enjoy that energy?
Yes, I could.
Yeah,
Interesting
yeah,
question.
yeah. And could you welcome any wanting to fix that energy, change it, control it, hold on to it or hold it away?
Yes.
Would you welcome any sense that it is personal about you or who you are?
Oh, yes. It's like I really feel like this is mine, you know, like it's who am I without this?
Okay, so could you welcome that sense of being identified with that feeling?
Yes.
And in this moment, and as best you can, could you let go of wanting to do that? Could you let go of wanting to express that anger?
Yes.
Would you let it go?
Yes.
When?
Not now. That's interesting. Okay, now it's ready. Okay, yeah,
Okay,
now
good.
it's ready.
So check and see, take a look at the feeling and check, are you that feeling or are you aware of it?
I'm aware of it, yeah.
Again, if you don't think of the past or the future, check and see, does that feeling belong to anybody?
No,
Yeah. Do you have to identify with that feeling?
no,
Yeah.
what a relief. Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah.
But I still, when I check it, it's still like just a little layer of betrayal,
Mhm.
just like a, or maybe just releasing, just let me check.
Okay. Yeah. Take your time.
No, I got this complete. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you.
thank you, Romana.
Thank you all.
Yeah. Thank you too. So, Natalie, you are next.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I had some good releases while listening into the call. I need some assistance. I feel like my body burnt out from stress or whatever was happening, and I feel like I'm getting better, but continuing stress, like even small things still bother me. Like my body still reacts, and I noticed that. So last week a friend reached out to me to see if I can help with something, and I said, sure, I'll check with you next week. So this is the week I'm supposed to check in with my friend, and the thought of it is causing me a lot of stress, and I feel like I'm putting on a lot of pressure on myself to help someone, and I feel responsible for their well-being.
Okay.
And it seems to, like, I go between anxiety about it to apathy because I can't like even deal with it.
Mhm.
And I feel like if I go in and try to help someone, I'm going to wear myself out again. And
Okay.
it's not on purpose, it's like the way my body's responding to things. And
Mhm.
I'm having trouble to even seeing, like a lot of it is unconscious, and I'm not even aware of what's exactly causing this stress or anxiety.
Okay. So, of course, you have, you can decide whether you will go for it or not, whether you will be there for the other person, for your friend, or not. You can decide that. But you can also release the expectation that it is going to be stressful. Because in case you choose to meet with your friend, you might find that it wasn't exactly as you anticipated it to be.
Yeah, when I think about meeting with a friend, I will feel that I need to do something to help them, and I will feel responsible for their well-being, and I don't see an end to it. I don't see how I can untangle myself from this responsibility.
Okay, shall we try to untangle that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, first of all, that sense that you are responsible for another human being, would you welcome that sense?
Yeah.
And could you let go of wanting to believe that? Could you let that sense go? As best you can, and just for now.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you let it go?
Mm, no, I feel like there's something there that I keep holding on to that.
Mhm. So could you welcome the wanting to hold on to that?
Yeah, it seems really important to hold on to that.
Okay. Could you welcome the sense that it is important?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what is an advantage to holding on to the sense that you are responsible for another person? What is the advantage to that?
I guess it gives my life purpose and meaning.
Hmm. So could you welcome the wanting to have purpose and meaning in your life?
Can I
Through
let
being,
go?
could you welcome it first?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So usually when we want our life to have meaning and purpose, there is an underlying feeling that it actually doesn't have meaning and purpose, and we have to give it a meaning. We have to give it purpose.
Mm.
So check and see if there is such a feeling that your life lacks purpose, lacks meaning.
Yeah, I feel like other people keep telling me, like, what are you doing with your life?
Mm,
What's your plan for life? Like, why?
mm.
Like, leave me alone.
So could you welcome that? Could you welcome that memory of people telling you that, and of you feeling that?
Yeah, I guess I want their approval.
Could you welcome the wanting approval?
Yeah,
Mm. And could you let go of wanting their approval?
a little bit, yes.
Yeah. And could you be open at least to the possibility? And I'm not saying believe that, but be open to the possibility that if there is a purpose in life, you are living it moment to moment. Could that be an option?
Absolutely. I feel like my ego needs to step in and make more of it.
Hmm. So, is there any sense of not being enough so that you have to do more?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm. So, could you welcome that sense?
Yeah, I feel like I need to like push and like strive and put effort to do more
Hmm.
to feel enough. Yeah.
So, could you welcome that?
Yeah.
Hmm. And going back to the topic with your friend, you can be there for your friend, with your friend. You can be present with your friend without efforting.
That's true. That's true.
Mhm.
I think what complicates it is because I this is the story that I opened the business and like coaching and
Mhm.
reaching out to see if I can coach, and my conflict was how much do I charge my friend? And
Mhm.
that's where my ego really stepped in and took over. Yeah.
Okay. And how are you feeling about that?
Conflicted. There's probably like unresolved money conflicts that I have,
Mm.
and a sense of me, my business, and how much do I charge without pushing people away?
Mhm.
Some fear there.
So yeah, could you welcome the fear?
Yeah.
Could you welcome the sense I might push them away?
Yeah, that sounds really scary.
Mm.
That my ego would push them away when my heart really wants to help them.
So could you welcome that conflict?
Hmm. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, what do I do about that one?
Mm. So could you let go of that sense that you can push them away?
Can I let go of the sense that I can push them away?
Yeah.
Mm, no, I really want to hold on to that.
So is it possible that it is not your decision, it's their decision?
Mm, it's possible, but it seems unlikely. I feel like it's really up to me.
Mhm.
That's the strong feeling I have, yeah.
Yeah. So could you welcome that feeling?
Yeah.
And could you let it go? Just for now and as best you can, just as an experiment to see how it feels if you let it go.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Would you let it go?
Just for now, yes.
Yeah. When?
No.
Yeah. And again, could you welcome that sense that it is up to you?
Yeah, that's a very strong sense.
Yeah. Could you welcome it? Could you welcome all the sense of it being personal?
Yeah.
Could you welcome the sense that there is someone here who does that, who picks up a price and makes the decision?
Yeah. Yes, I see that.
Yeah. So take a look at that sense that it is personal, that there is someone here who does that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you that sense or are you aware of it?
I'm aware of it.
Are you that sense or is there awareness, beingness?
I'm aware of that strong energy that's there, yeah.
Yeah. And could that strong energy Would you allow that to dissolve, to fade away, to unravel, to disappear? Would you let it go as best you can and just for now?
Yeah.
Would you let it go?
Hmm. Hmm. I want to hold on to it a little bit.
So go on and hold on to it as tight as you can.
Okay.
And is there any wanting to control in that?
I just really want to hold it like really, really close. Like hold it. That's what
So do that.
Okay.
Do that for some time. Is it a pleasant feeling or an unpleasant one?
It's very pleasant to hold on to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't want to take up too much time. I can hold on to it off the call too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
Wow, we
Nana.
really took up many layers on that one.
So
Good.
let's do one final release on that.
Okay.
There is that expectation that there are many layers and that it is going to take time. And yeah, would you welcome that?
Oh, what I was saying, we already took off many layers. I just have like
Ah,
this
okay.
final piece of letting go of that part,
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood.
holding on to it. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I feel good about
Perfect.
all the release.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Steph.
And thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming and staying. Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice
thank you
weekend.
all.
Thank you,
You too.
Stathis. Thank you, everyone.
You.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Stathis.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.